Okay, this is going to be 97A, and it's line 22, 97A, but I didn't put the A here because I didn't want to make the line any longer than it already is. So it's under Ballistic Transport Higgs Formula, 1 UFO 5G Wow Seti. There's, I think, 5 or 7 formulas with this particular Ballistic Transport Higgs formula. I did divide it up. It was just huge. So here's the alien radio signal. Again, the data I was working on it July 8th. Today's the 25th. Actually, I'll give you this little camera here because it's quite detailed here. These are my little notes. I talk about what this video is about, so you know what it's, if it's something that you're doing or not. So 5.8783279E6. That's the symbol for zero from the Maya, and 60QUJ5 is the WOW signal number. Okay. So it's Higgs Ballistic Transport Formula number 1. CORE UFO Engine, communication laser beams, crystals, superlattice, quantum dots, water molecules, expanded from line 22 WOW data. Okay, superlattice, I just found out that what I'm doing in this alien signal is called a superlattice, and I just found out that you had a theory, and I'm showing you how to do that theory by doing this video. Or videos, I should say. So line 22, 7B91 was Aharonov-Bohm Oscillations quantum dots formula. So the keywords from that formula has expanded into probably about 50 to 100 videos, and each of them have formulas too. So the keywords: ballistic conduction, ballistic transport. Quote from wiki: ballistic transport is observed when the mean free path of the electron is much bigger than the size of the box that delimits the medium through which the electron travels, such that the electron alters its motion only by hitting against the walls. In the case of a wire suspended in air vacuum, the surface of the wire plays the role of the box, reflecting the electrons and preventing them from exiting toward the empty space, open air. This is because there is an energy to be paid to extract the electron from the medium, work function. Examples: ballistic transport can be observed in a metal nanowire. This is simply because the wire is of the size of a nanometer, 10 to the power of -9 meters, and the mean free path can be bigger than that in a metal. Ballistic conduction is the unimpeded flow of charge or energy carrying particles over relatively long distances in a material. Normally, transport of electrons or holes is dominated by scattering events, which relax the carrier momentum in an effort to bring the conducting material to equilibrium. Thus, ballistic transport in a material is determined by how ballistically conductive that material is. July 20th, my thoughts, 2013. The data above continues in several videos. From the wiki quote, I had to separate it because of the amount of data to create a large family that goes for several pages. Okay. Formula number 1 from the data is several formulas from data to follow as expanded by cross-referencing lines 22 data into the mixtures. Cross-reference to do lines 1 to 27. So this is the formula from the data. Starts here, and I'm just going to make that. See, when I copy and paste this under the video, then it's all there, and if I don't fit it in the video, it's going to go up on the blog, the Alien Space Science News WordPress blog. Okay, so ballistic transport, mean free path, electrons bigger size, box contains delimits the medium through which the electrons travel. Electrons alters its motion, hitting against the walls, colliding particles, neutrinos, fermions, baryons, Higgs boson signal. Graphite films, crystal wafers, obsidian mirrors, electron ribbon, pencil, laser beams, superlattice, quantum dots, water molecules, cooled plasma, liquid argon gas. Wires, nanowires, microwires, Shelby twist, optical fiber wires, suspended in air, vacuum, carbon nanotubes, electron holes, mesh. Crystallized lattices, 2 of them with Higgs electric fields in between, proton energies, tevatron ring circulations, ring dot, quantum dot second, surface wire plays roll box, reflecting obsidian mirrors, electron rays from laser beams directed at them, preventing them from exiting toward the empty space, open air, colliding with crystalline lattice walls. and bouncing the particles in between the two back and forth like you do playing tennis or Nintendo hockey games. Energy paid to extract the electron from the medium, the vacuum created in carbon nanotubes. Ballistic transport, observed metal nanowires. The wire's size, nanometer, is plus 10 to the power of minus 9 meters. The mean free path, bigger than the metal. Graphene films used to collide against with Higgs signals. Neutrino particles creating mass in the Higgs particles, in your Higgs particles. And 5 axial forces, plus the 5 new standard model bosons, which appear in data, to make a cross-reference lines 22 formulas with lines 1 to 27 for the full boson names, and the new standard model. There's five new standard model bosons that come up in the WOW signal, okay? Ballistic conduction, unimpeded flow of charge, energy carrying particles over relatively long distances in a material. Faster than the speed of light, results from CERN June 2012 Higgs boson signals, plus 2 protons, plus the long distances, plus the material equals cooled plasma, liquid argon gas, plus hydrogen, plus chlorine atoms, plus quantum dots, plus water molecules. Transferred energy electron holes dominated by scattering events. Collision of neutrinos, plus 1/2 split fermions, plus 3/4 split baryons. Leptons mixtures found in line 22 WOW data formulas. Relaxed carrier momentum, suspend in levitation. Magnetic forces over graphite films. See the WOW data for the levitation, magnetic, metals, alloys to use, anti-gravity forces formulas in the WOW data line 22. Effort, bring conducting material plus create a semiconductor. Bring to equilibrium, the symbol for 0 equals values of Maya is 5.8783279 Ballistic transport, plus in material cooled plasma, liquid argon gas, neutrino particles mixtures, determined how ballistically conductive material is. July 20th, 2013, my thoughts. The formula is huge. I've divided it up into several videos to keep recording times down. Google ballistically conductive plus Newton's second law of motion in another video. July 20th, keyword ballistic transport continues in several videos, each with a formula that pertains to the layouts of the core of the UFO spaceship's engine. How it accelerates is by lasers and crystals, and now we know how. Thank you for watching.